what I'm creating is a Moroccan potato and vegetable tagine. I want to introduce you to, and I'm still working on that name, Le Creuset. Is a French pronunciation. Here we are looking at their 8-inch chef knife. Okay, so the core for this one is a VG10 core. Okay, let's take a quick look at this here. Nice and sharp. Just look at that straight edge there. Okay. So that's what we're going to be chopping up with everything tonight, guys. Just like that. This is going to make dinner real easy. Okay. Alright, now that we've done played a little bit, let's rinse our blade off over here in the sink. Okay. Now make sure you have a soft cloth. I usually recommend using a lens cloth, but as you can see, I'm just barely laying it here. And I'm not pressing, I'm not putting any angles on the blade to where I'm staying nice and safe, okay guys? So with that, let's take a look at what we're going to be doing tonight. So we're going to have some olive oil, we're going to slice up an onion, we are going to be doing some minced garlic. So on the garlic, I actually have a substitution for this one, guys. So this one, it's already minced up for me. So what I'm going to do is just get a little scoop out of there for that one, just to save a little bit of time tonight. We're going to go over cutting up some carrots, different ways to do that, and then we're going to put it all in our tagine. So what's kind of nice about this one, guys, if we take a look at this, here's the tagine, a beautiful red. You want to see on top. There we are. And then here's inside the lid. Okay, so anytime you're washing the lid after you get done cooking, don't put it right away into the water. Set it to the side, let it cool, make sure everything's cooling down. Marco, thank you for joining in. Hello, Noman. So guys, with this tagine, you're going to want to let this set off to the side first, okay? So just a little few tips here, not to put this right in that cold water because this will crack and break, and possibly could do the same thing for your Dutch oven side. Now this one is a cast iron, okay? And you can see who it's by right there. Le Creuset. Now with this one here, you want to make sure that when you wash it, you don't want to use anything too abrasive with this one here because they actually seal this one off. So you don't have to worry about anything getting into the pores on this one, guys, okay? So for tonight's dinner, I'm going to be using this. If you're just tuning in, I'll show one more time. We'll be using this to cook tonight's dinner, okay? We'll be using this tagine. I'm going to go ahead and get it set over here. And just bear with me, I'm having some messages come through, but let me get everyone turned around. And we'll get to chopping and cutting up everything, okay guys? There we go. I changed up the handles on this one, guys. My apologies. We're going to be rocking out tonight. There we go. All right. So as we can take a look, we have all our ingredients right here. Okay. If you want to, you can see the knife that we used and everything there, guys. All right. I am trying to make sure I have everything set up for you guys all the way through, all right? So if you have any questions, go ahead and drop them while I'm getting this one last thing kind of set up. That way I can answer them because once I get going, guys, I will be going all the way through. So I'm just looking for any questions or anything right now. we'll be starting this dish up. You can take a look at the ingredients and instructions. I'll be going through them as we go through everything, guys. So just like I said, bear with me. Just want to make sure I'm seeing what y'all are seeing. Perfect. Everything's coming up. Anyone else have any questions? Any questions at all? Awesome. Um, you can definitely take take that comment somewhere else, Cyber. I don't feel that that is a legitimate thing. So please, guys, please be courteous to other creators out there, guys, because a lot of us out here are trying our best. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys being here. Thank you for some of those hearts. All right, guys, if there's no more questions, let's get going on this meal right here. As I will kind of go through everything as we get everything going. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to start off with our tagine by taking some olive oil. Now I'm going to use it unfiltered. It's a little more natural flavoring and everything. I like to shake it up, make sure everything's mixed up. But this is going to be the one that I'm using. This one's a Carpelli. It's a well-known one here where I'm at. And then so with this one, guys, on that olive oil, you're going to want to use 2 tablespoons. So I have 1 tablespoon right here. We'll go ahead and turn on the heat. Now I'm just going to use a single burn on this one. I'm going to turn it up to kind of about a 3 to a medium heat. Now as you can see, I've re-seasoned this one here because this one was a demo one that was lent to me. So we're going to just get our olive oil here. And there's one. Make sure you just kind of spread it around a little bit. And here's 2. Alright guys, I'm just going to set that there. Now what we're going to do with this is we're going to go ahead and get this olive oil to start warming up, to get it heated. We're going to start this off with roughly a medium heat. Like I said, I'm going to start out lower because the main thing, guys, when cooking dinner, I know sometimes we get in a rush and everything. We don't want to burn anything. So starting out even at a low to warm heat is going to be very good, okay? So as we move on here, guys, let's go into that onion. We have our onion. As you can tell, I've already washed it. We're just going to take the top off, just like that. Look at that cut, guys. We'll just go just like this. I just toss those in my sink, and then I take care of that later. Now, with this one, it says you can slice it. This is the way I have it in there. Slicing, you can have it however you wish. I'm going to do it this way. Look at that easy chop and cut, guys. Always mind your fingers when cutting. Okay. Now I do have a bowl here. Let's just slide our cutting board to the edge a little bit. And then we're just going to continue on. Now you can slice them as thin as you want or as thick as you want, just depending on what kind of onions you want. Look at that. Nice and thin. You can see all the way through it. Alright, guys. We made short work of that. Having a nice sharp knife like this one, guys, is always, look how thin we got that one, is always going to be nice because it's going to get everything done and cut up for you the right way the first time, the way you want it. Okay. Let's go ahead and add in the onions. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to get our garlic right here, guys. Now this one, you can see where I picked this one up. It's already pre-done. So yeah, it does take a little bit of the fun and the work out of it, but it also helps save time in the kitchen when you're a dad that loves to cook like myself. So I'm just going to take a little scoop here. And I'm going to add all this ingredients to the tagine because it's already warming up. Okay. We'll put our lid back onto the garlic here, guys. Hi, thank you for coming in, guys. I appreciate you guys. We're going to slide our garlic out of the way. So now you're going to start sauteing this one for about 2 to 3 minutes. I'm just going to give this a little whisk around. I do recommend, if you're using a tagine, definitely have something on hand like an oven mitt or something that you can grab the edge of it like this one. So this one just slides the hand in there. Then that way you can hang on to the edge a little easier. Okay. So as I'm stirring this one up, I'm kind of finished separating out some of those onions in here. And we'll all come take a look at this here momentarily, so bear with me as I get it kind of going. That garlic and onion just right off the bat has a wonderful smell to it. We'll put the top on there, let that simmer and cook in there. All right, guys. Let's take a look at our carrots. Now, our carrots were a little small, so that's why I have 3. If you have regular sized carrots, you only need about 2 or so there. We're just going to start off here. Always get rid of the 2 ends here. And you can slice these however you want or cut them up however you want. And there's different ways you can do it. You could do a rock chop and come down from the top, just like so. Or you can do a forward press. And I'm going to try and make some of these as thin as possible. And grab my bowl over here. Okay. We're going to continue on. Let me see how this looks here. I want to make sure that y'all can see everything that I'm doing. And I'm not hogging all the fun, right? Now, these are a little thicker. There we are. And like I said, guys, just watch your fingers, just however you want to do it. You can cook it up and serve it up however you wish. You can cut them up as thin or thick as you want. But if you cook them and they're a little thicker like this, you may want to cut some of them in half. The reason why is so they cook all the way through. Hey, buddy, you want a banana? Like I said, guys, I'm a dad that loves to cook, and I'm trying to get dinner ready as well, okay? So thank y'all for your patience and your support. My son is doing a banana dance over here. Here you go, buddy. Would you like a banana? Right here, banana. Yeah, leave that one alone. We'll set that there. Let's go ahead and stir this real quick. That is smelling and looking delicious. Okay. While that's looking delicious there, we can also take these carrots and cut them down the middle so they're not trying to roll away from us. And as you can see, they're a little more symmetrical now that we have a little bit more control. There we go. So just going to take it just like this, go right through just like that, flip them over just like so, and just take a look at this, guys. You can see how sharp this one is. All right. Start from the top, go all the way through it. Do a forward push motion, guys, if you wanted to. And do the chop. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and now with the zucchini, you can definitely take it and chop it up however you want. I usually will try and take off the front and the back here. Now you can peel this if you don't like the skin. I don't mind it. It just gives a little more, because I've already washed everything off. And I'm just going to slice it again down the middle. Hey buddy, you helping Daddy cook today? Yeah, don't drop that one. As he does it. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to chop this one up. Give me 1 second, everybody. Thank you, buddy. I know. That's why I said don't drop that one. Yeah. Hey, can you put that in the trash? Can you put this in the trash? Yeah, help me with that. All right, guys. So what we're doing now is we got these chopped into quarters. And then what we can do with this one is we're just going to chunk it on up. Now, if you cut them a little thinner, it won't take as long to cook. So be mindful of that when you are judging for what temperature you want and need, okay? Always push away from the blade, not towards it. My apologies, everyone. Having a little one is always fun and exciting. When it comes to cooking, though, they can be a little noisy. Hello, hello, everyone. Thank you for coming in and joining me in the kitchen today. We're just kind of chopping up and getting everything ready to go into the tagine. Like I said, guys, you can always take more time if you want, but I'm trying to be as quick as possible for everyone here. Now, on this bell pepper, there's a lot of different ways to cut a bell pepper, right? I washed it, but I forgot to take the sticker off. That's okay. So with our bell pepper, guys, the way I like to do it, now there's different ways to do a bell pepper. I usually take it so far down, cut all the way through. Look how easy that was there. We switch over to the bottom. I try to find one where it's nice and even all the way through. You cut the bottom off just like so. Okay. Now what you're going to do is take your knife, and we're just going to take it nice and easy, cut these legs off right here that are holding this in there. Okay. Then I usually reach inside here like so, give it just a slight twist. And usually if you cut all of it right, you shouldn't have to worry about much. Seeds getting everywhere, but that's okay. Up next, what I like to do... Huh, buddy? Oh, did you find something? You put it in the trash for me? I'm just going to save this in by dicing it up. Okay, guys, you just slice that right in half, just like that. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to make some strips out of this one. Now, with this, guys, with this piece. As you can see, look how sharp and easy, look how smooth that cut was with this knife. This knife is one to have, guys, if you're ever in the knife world looking for one. I'm going to do some slices here. Do some slices, chop them up just like that. Yeah, buddy? Just doing some short strips here. Now, like I said, you can take your knife and just, this knife, I'm just using the tip of the knife. Look at that. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, thank you. He's trying to bring me a chair. I appreciate it. You're sweet. But Daddy doesn't need a chair. No, no, sir. No, no, sir. Excuse me 1 second, everyone. Thank you, buddy, but I don't need that one. Thank you, sir. All right, we're just cutting these up into short pieces here, guys. And you can leave some long, just however you want to cut it. All right. So after that, we have our potatoes. 2 medium potatoes. I've already cleaned these up. Let's take a look here. Okay, guys, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. We have our 2 potatoes here. We're going to chop those up, but we're going to go ahead, since these are, I have some that are kind of thick and some of them that are not. We're going to find that happy medium by going ahead and add those right now. Again, always be cautious and use the oven mitt when removing the lid of the tagine. Okay. We have those in there cooking now. We're going to move on to the potatoes. So we have 2 medium potatoes. I do have 1 can of diced tomatoes. Now, for the size of the tagine that I have, I was thinking that it was a little larger. Now, you can peel your potatoes, or you can leave the skin on. For my purposes and time right now, because I want to do everything for you live, you can definitely peel them. This one has a bad spot in it. Let's see, there we go. We cleared that out of there. Okay. The rest of it looks good. Perfect. So what we're going to do is we are just going to kind of cube them up. Now, I'd like to kind of do these cubed, but when I do them cubed, I want to make them small cubes so they cook a little easier and don't take as long. Okay. Okay. And that should be just about right there. Now, if you have a better way to cube them, go right ahead and do so. Some people may... Oh, it's saying that needs a little rest here. Oh, come on now. And that's my ceiling. That's my cabinet over there. I'm not sure why it's being so sassy. And we'll just leave it right there because what is going on is the actuator, guys. So hello. The actuator on my camera is, or the gimbal is being sassy and trying to overheat today for some reason. Okay. We're just going to grab up our bowl. We're going to slide in our potatoes into the bowl, just like so. I'm going to go through here and slice up these potatoes a little bit more and cube these up real quick. How's everyone's day going? Is your day great? Is that what you said, buddy? Now I know there's still probably a lot of people out there that are still working, so thank you for tuning in if you're here. If you're just tuning in, my name's JW. I'm a dad that loves to cook. I try to give everyone the best deals on what's coming up next, what's the hottest item out there, something to look for in these unboxings and things with just certain ones. So if you don't want to have to try it, like buy it and try it, that's what I'm here for, guys. That's why I have this knife here. It's a sharp one. I'm trying out the Tagine tonight. So if that's something that you're looking for to kind of add a little spice to everything. And with this, guys, I have my potatoes already diced up. Let's go ahead and add that in with with everything else. We're going to grab this up. I'm going to turn you this way. Hello, hello. All right, there we go. So as you can see right here, guys, I'm putting on the oven mitt because this is top of this tagine is already starting to get hot. So you definitely want to have that available. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I don't have anything going on over here, so it's nice and cool. I'm also going to go ahead and bring y'all over here as we're cooking. So let's come along with me. All right, guys. It's been extra sensitive today. All right. Thank y'all so much for that roller coaster ride. Thanks for hanging out with me there. All right. So like I was saying, guys, you definitely want to go ahead and put your mitt on because this is hot. And we're just going to stir it all around. Now, depending on the size of the tagine that you have, I may have over prepared for this one. Now you can do this in a Dutch oven or a pot. Times may vary using either the tagine like I am today, or if you're using your own cast iron. And look at this nice metally. Just get some of those larger chunk of vegetables down there in the bottom. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and take mine on up to a 4 since I can watch it and keep an eye on it just a little better now. We have all those ingredients in there now. We're going to place our top back on it. And we're going to let it cook for about 5 to 10 minutes there. All right. Excuse me, guys, as I get a quick sip and catch us up on what's coming up next. So up next, guys, once we let all that kind of simmer and cook down just a little bit, what we can go ahead and do is start adding in some of the seasoning. So I'm just going to take this off one more time. Maybe you can hear that nice sizzle. Now, I love using some sea salt. We're going to mix that in there. Now, you just mix in the salt and pepper to taste. Okay. Now, with this one, We have one. Doo, doo, doo. Da, da, da. All right, guys. So what I'm looking at here, guys, we're gonna have a half a teaspoon of turmeric. So here's the turmeric that I'm using. So we're just gonna measure that out and just tap it around. Now, be careful with the turmeric because if it gets on you, your fingers will turn a nice orangey yellow. We're just going to hold it just like so. Just going to stir it in, mix up the salt and pepper in there, and our turmeric. We're going to add some more of our seasonings here in just 1 second. As you can see with this potato, it's already starting to turn. Okay. Okay. Now, like I said, you can definitely use a pot at home if you wanted to, if you didn't have one of these right off the bat. But this one will definitely bring some color to the table with this beautiful red volcano looking shape. Okay, guys. Now, for my choice tonight, guys, I chose the Swanson. This is going to be the broth. I'm just going to go ahead and get that measured out. Okay. And here we go, guys. I'm going to say about a cup. I'll go ahead and add it now, just so I know nothing is going to burn and it can simmer and cook down a little bit more because now our onions and our garlic have cooked up nicely in there from earlier. Okay. All right, guys. So next up, another seasoning that we're going to take a look at is a half a teaspoon not for you, buddy. All right. So we have our smoked paprika. I'm going to twist the top off for this one. Let's go ahead, set this off to the side. So we take this, and it should look about like that. And then you can just give it a little tap on the side to apply it where you want to. Go around and spread the love. So when you stir it all up, then it gets mixed in there well. Now in this recipe, you can use some dried apricots or raisins. I put in there optional, so if you don't have it, you don't have to have it. And if you don't have the vegetable broth, you can use some water. And then here we have our ground cinnamon, is what this one calls for. And there we go. We have that 1 teaspoon. Again, just gently spread the love. Okay. I'll set that down there. Let's grab this for safety reasons. We're going to grab the side here. And we're going to mix everything in here, guys. So everything that was sitting on top gets mixed in there. Oh wow, the aroma that's coming off here is wonderful. The spice, the cinnamon, the onions and the garlic. Just getting everything nice and mixed up, guys. Look at those potatoes turning with the turmeric. Just rotating everything kind of in there, guys. Now again, guys, I'm sitting here at a nice medium heat. Just taking our time as we go through here. There we are, guys. Look at those beautiful colors playing off each other. The green, the orange, and the reds in here. Okay. Let's let this warm back up. Let's put the top to the tagine back on top. And we're just going to kind of let it simmer there, guys, for just a little bit. Hey, Brett, Family Fun. Thanks for coming in. Yes, I have 2 boys. Hello, hello, everyone. Thank you all so much for stopping in. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys. Girl Dad, what's up? Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for that shout out, Girl Dad. I do appreciate that. Yes, guys, if you are sitting there and you have enjoyed it so far, tap those hearts over there on the side and drop that like, okay, guys? So tonight I'm using, like I said, it is a French word, le creuset. Um, they specialize in those Dutch ovens and things, guys. Um, and then they were so nice and wonderful to lend me this one here that you're looking at today to kind of test drive it before that live coming up on the 14th. I'll touch note on that. So I'm going to get everything kind of started up around on the 14th, guy. That is the day right before Father's Day, okay? So I will be over in Little Rock area out there towards Bass Pro. So if you are here in Arkansas, come on out there towards Bass Pro. We'll be in the shopping center out there at Le Creuset. And we will be getting things set up and everything right there around 11 o'clock if anyone wants to write that one down. So that will be something that is coming up. Thank you so much, Brett. I love having you here. I'm glad that you are enjoying. Thank you guys so, so much. It is. They are a world-renowned brand. They are wonderful. I've got to use this one just today, and so I'm enjoying it. It's something different. It's something that you don't see in your kitchen every day. I hear us having a nice little rumble here. Let's take a quick look here. Just setting it off to the side. Take a look at that, guys. Pardon my cabinet door here. I'm going to give y'all front row seat real quick. Take a look at all the vegetables and everything working together. Look at that, guys. Beautifully done, beautifully put together with this recipe, guys. And get y'all set back up here. Yes, baby boy. So sorry, guys. Hang on. I'm going to have to adjust the speed on this one. It is being silly today. Say creator issues, right, guys? Okay. So, again, safety first. You can definitely put your hand into it if you're afraid that you may miss. Grab the edge of it because it does have a lip here, guys. Yeah, buddy, I'll help you out. Give me a second. All right. Look at everything just softening up here. The potatoes, you can see how everything's starting to cook down. So again, just depending on the size that you want to feed and everything. This one was a little smaller than I anticipated, but that's okay. You can do this with a Dutch oven as well. If you have a wonderful pot or pan that you love to use, definitely you can make this in there inside of that. Just maybe you have to watch the heat and adjust your temperature. Always start out low, guys, because if you get in a rush and you try and fire it up full speed ahead, you will burn and scorch the bottom. Okay, guys? We'll grab this just like this because that is still hot. So always remember, when you're dealing with something that is ceramic or that is cast iron, it holds heat. So when it's holding heat, that means you have to proceed with caution because anywhere you touch it, you will burn those fingers. So always be safe when cooking, guys. I know, you want to help cook too. Now I have the can of diced tomatoes here. Like I said, I'm going to adjust for the size of the tagine. And might use about half of this. Excuse me, as my little one is a little toddler tornado. Hey buddy, I see you smiling. You being a silly boy, huh? Okay. Alright, play with that. There you go, buddy. Okay, guys. Now, if you like more tomatoes, you can always add more or less. Now, each thing that is in here, guys, you can adjust the quantity if you love more bell peppers. That's the love of cooking that I want people to learn, is that just because it's on a piece of paper or it's in a certain list or the way it's supposed to be cooked doesn't mean you have to cook it that way. It means that you can definitely do it yourself and make your own dish with it. All right. Look at that beautiful colors and everything coming together here, guys. Thank you all so much for sticking it out with me. I will take a look at the comment section here shortly. So if you have any questions or anything, go ahead and start dropping those, and I will scroll back through and take a look. We just have a few more minutes here, guys, on this one, and it will be done shortly. No, sir, we're not playing with the stove. Thank you. No, sir. I know you want to get up here and help. I appreciate it, but no, thank you. He's trying to stand up on a bowl, as you can probably see him trying to get up here right now. Hello, Britt. Thank you. So it is just me and my littlest one here. He is my drummer and my mess maker tonight. I'm so excited that you caught me tonight too. I do apologize for my little drummer boy over here. He is definitely trying to bring the house down. Hey, go get your train. Go get your train. Yeah, go get your train. No? Okay. So no trains tonight, he says. Oh, and due to the chaos here, guys, I almost forgot one thing. A little bit of one teaspoon of cumin. Ooh, I love the smell of cumin. So this is when I go to do some queso in the future, guys. This is going to be one that I would recommend to spice up those at-home cheese dips. So right here, guys, I'm going to grab this up here, and we said we want to do the 1 teaspoon. Now, if you've seen these before, guys, you know these are some old ones. You can take a look right here, guys, where it says US. These were my grandparents. Um, they have passed on already, but I still get to cook with them in the kitchen. So that's kind of a cool take on some of the cooking utensils that I do have. Now that should be about 1 teaspoon here. Again, show it some love, spread it around, give it a little tap on the side of the spoon. Now if it just all clumps in there at one spot, that's okay. Whisk it around and it will even out in the end, okay guys? So don't panic if you don't not making it the way I am. That's the beauty of cooking. I'm just going to rotate everything in and stir it on up. The potatoes and the carrots are looking very good. Wow, the smell that I'm getting, guys, I wish we had smell-o-vision here. I mean, just looking at it doesn't do it justice for sure. Oh, this smells so delicious, guys. Again, just like taking a quick look here. You can see the beautiful colors and everything that's in this dish. We're just gonna grab the top here. Did you get everything out? He has, I think, just about pulled all of my dishes out, guys. He's on a mission. Oh, thank you. Yes, those were some. These are some from um, my grandparents. They don't make them like this anymore. They've been around for quite some time, and I assume that they will continue on throughout the years to come. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you are just tuning in, guys, my name is JW. We're using a tagine from Le Creuset. I'm working on the name there. It is a tongue twister for me, just because of the way the company has it pronounced. Here in a second, guys, I will show you the hurricane of my little one. We'll show him off at the end as the blooper, if you will. If you would like to stick around and see the John Walker. Hey. Hey. Here's my 1-year-old. He's my little Godzilla, if you will. He has made himself at home in my kitchen. Yeah, I see you. He's smiling. No, we're not doing that. And let's get you in a little closer. You can hear that nice rumble going, guys. It's cooking everything. It's softening up in there as everything in here, that steam and everything is rotating in. So the moisture's coming up and sliding back down the edges, and it's just rotation in there and just keeping it nice and warm, evenly tempered all the way on the top and bottom as it's kind of like a confection, if you will, just kind of rotating inside here, keeping everything together. We're just going to give it a couple more minutes to sit there and simmer, guys. I'm just taking a quick look, make sure I didn't miss anything. And what I'm fixing to do, guys, with this one is I am actually grabbing a fork to take a quick look at the potatoes. So in the recipe here, when you take a look, it's going to say fork tender. What does it mean by fork tender? It's when you take a fork, you stick it into the potato. If you pull the fork up and the potato falls off, that means that is nice and tender. Now, it just depends on how you want those potatoes cooked. If you want them more or less done. Okay, guys. Let's see how firm they are. I'm going to try this one out. It's not just sliding off, so it might need to go for another minute. I don't know why it didn't slide off. Oh, see that right there? That one just fell right off. That one's coming off. Yeah, it is made. This one probably isn't because I'm stuck in the skin of this potato piece, but that's okay because I can eat that. Oh yeah. That is cooking down wonderfully, guys. Again, remember, even after you're done with this tagine, if you get one of these guys in the future, I highly recommend it if you're looking to elevate your cooking space with some color and design. This one would be a great set. They have different colors and so on. If you're wanting to know what other options are out there, take a look at one of my previous videos that I made and shorts for this company. Alright guys, I think I'm just going to turn this off and let it continue to set here for just a little bit longer. And as you can see, guys, nothing is sticking to the bottom because we have left it on that low to medium. Like I said, guys, you can't rush things when you're cooking like this. Got to make sure to definitely plan for this one. And like I said, this one has a lip. I don't know if you can see it, but it has a lip underneath here, so you can definitely reach underneath here with that oven mitt. Always remember to stay cautious and safe when cooking, because sometimes, guys, we get to going and talking and humming along, and before you know it, we've reached up and we've grabbed something that is hot, or maybe we have set something where it shouldn't have. So always be cautious when cooking, guys, to pay attention and give it full attention, as I am not giving the attention to the mess in my floor. But this is everything tonight, guys. So this here, now I will say this, if you wanted to, you could take into like an alternate pan, maybe a skillet or another pot. Something that I think that would pair well with this would be a nice chicken breast. You could do maybe a steak with this, and take a look back at some of those seasonings and things that we use. Maybe if you decide to do chicken or steak, you might cube up the chicken in that skillet and use some of the exact same ingredients. Now you'll have to season it out yourself that way. To taste, always season it to taste. Don't just put it all in there just like you made it here. I would probably add to the chicken and the steak maybe some onion in there, and a little bit of that minced garlic to give that chicken and the or the steak. Now you can do both if you wanted, or you can do it with shrimp. With this one is always going to be I think a nice versatile medley to pair with if you're doing fish, I think salmon would be a great one. As we were talking about pots, my son has grabbed one out. But yes, guys, thank y'all so much for coming in. Britt, I appreciate you. Um, that's my wife there. She knows that it is about time for karate. And guys, that's it. Like I said, I'm just gonna let this one finish out here. I'm gonna it's ready to eat right now. It is delicious. I tasted it. Like when looking at this recipe here, guys, I was thinking to myself, like, look at that, it just fell apart there. And that's kind of why I love. I'm gonna give y'all one last test here, guys. Got a little bit of I gotta get a carrot in here, right? I got the bell pepper and the tomato on here. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. It's all nice and tender. Like, I mean, look at that. It just slid right off the fork. Mm. Onions are nice and caramelized and soft. Guys, thank y'all so much for being here with me tonight. Look at that. Fell right off of there. But that's everything, guys. I appreciate you, Britt. I appreciate everyone. Thanks, love, for tuning in. Girl, Dad, thank you for being here. And like I promised, here is that blooper portion. Yep, that's what I was dealing with. There he is. All right, guys. JW out. Thank you so much for cooking with me tonight, guys, and have a good evening.